Welcome back, everyone. We're going to be solving LeetCode 637, average of levels in a binary tree. So given the root of a binary tree, we need to return the average value of the nodes on each level in the form of an array. Answers within 10 to the negative fifth power of the actual answer will be accepted. So this is another problem where we can use breadth first search, and it probably makes the most sense here. So we're going to traverse our tree by level, and then we will just grab the average of each level and append it to an array. So breadth first search always uses a queue, so we'll say from collections import dq. We will create our queue and initialize it to a dq, which is an array which contains the root of the tree. We're also going to have an output. It'll be called res, and we are going to loop through, continue traversing through the tree while the length of our queue is not equal to 0, meaning we still have nodes that we haven't processed yet. And the first thing we're going to do is we are going to set a variable called total, which will keep track of the total of all the nodes we've seen at the current level. So on level 2 in example 1, this total will have 29. So we'll initialize it to 0. We're also going to initialize a variable called length, and we will set that equal to the length of the queue. Now we will loop through for I in range of our length. Right, while we have nodes in our queue, we want to go through this iteration. So we want to say our current node is going to be equal to queue.popleft, and then we are going to check if that node is non-null, or if node is not none. We are going to add the node's value to our total. Total plus equals node.val. And then we will check if that node has a left or right child. If it does, we will put those children onto our queue. So if node.left is not none, we will do queue.append node.left, and we will do the same for the right side. Append node.right. Okay, once we exit this for block here, we have gone through all the nodes on a single level. So what now? Now we can calculate our average and put it into result. So how can we do that? We can just say result.append the total which we accumulated on this level divided by the number of nodes which were originally in the level, which is why we grabbed this. So we can just say divided by the length, and then at the end we can exit the while loop and return our resulting array. So let's run this, and it does pass both test cases, so we'll submit, and it runs. Perfect. So the space complexity is going to be O of n, and that is going to be bound to, well, it's going to be O of queue.length plus our resulting array.length. Right, it's going to be bound to the length of queue plus the length of res. The time complexity is going to be O of n at worst. Well, no, we are traversing every node in the tree, so we are touching everything once. So that is going to give us O of n, where n is the number of nodes in our tree. Okay, that'll do it for LeetCode 637.